My name is John Fury. I'll be serving as the 2017-2018 governor for District 2T3 here in Texas. And I heard a fascinating story a while back, and I wanted to bring it to you. I'd like to introduce you to Malcolm Stokes, who can tell us about his experience with the Texas Lions camp. Malcolm?
Thank you. Hi, again, my name is Malcolm Stokes. Basically, camp has been everything for me from when I was a child, when I first went there, to even now. I still have friends from there. Growing up, I was a very, very shy child. I was very scared of talking to people, mainly because of my disabilities. I grew up on the northeast side with my mom and my brother. And my disabilities, I am 70% deaf in my left ear. I also have have asthma, as well as a heart condition. I was born with two heart murmurs, and had open heart surgery at the age of 3 years old.
Tell us
My
about your
apologies.
bus ride to camp.
Oh yeah, my bus ride to camp was it was a very interesting ride. I did not again. I was a very shy child, so I didn't really speak to anybody. And by anybody, I mean not a soul. I didn't speak to anyone on the bus ride all the way up to camp. I sat in the back. I kept to myself. The whole, I believe it was a 10-hour ride from El Paso to Kerrville. We had a stop and we had McDonald's. That was it. I ate, kept to myself, and we continued on to Kerrville. Now, at the camp, it was definitely a shock because I'm used to, when I was younger, being told, no, you can't do this, no, you can't do that, because it'll be too hard for you. It'll be, we'll have to watch out for you. But when I went there, I asked one of the counselors, like, hey, what do I do here? And they literally said, you can do whatever you want, dude. We're here to help you if you need us. If you don't, go right ahead. It wasn't a no mentality. It was a yes, you can, and we're here to help you, which is amazing. We went horseback riding, which I was scared of horses. Still awesome. Did archery. One of my favorite things as a performer was be able to sing and play music, and I got to do that. And even in my last summer at camp, I actually was part of a band that we used for the talent show, and I was the lead singer. And I still remember the song we sang. Creed. We sang a song from the band Creed. It was a very, very, very awesome experience. I did 3 summers there. I still wish I could do even more, keep going and going. But my experience at camp was a phenomenal, phenomenal experience, and I can never thank them enough. So after camp, I went to high school, did everything there. Around 19, I decided to go back to camp as a camp counselor, just to volunteer. And so this is summer of 2009. Went out there for the first time, thinking, you know what, I'm gonna go back out there, see what it's like, and maybe give what I was given as a camper to another camper. If I can give them that sense of I can do whatever I want, no matter my disability, my ability, what's going to carry me further, that would have been amazing. I was like, that's all I need to do. I got there, and it was the other way around. Those kids showed me yet again how powerful they are, how strong they are, how strong-willed they are, and that was amazing because I was going there to teach them, hey, you can do whatever you want, but they opened my heart even more, and I saw these kids who, again, who are like me, who have disabilities anywhere from asthma to being hearing impaired to someone who has cerebral palsy, like my mother. My mother has also has cerebral palsy, and she was told no her whole life. No, she wouldn't walk. She walks, still walks. No, she wouldn't have any children. She has two, my brother and I. And so these kids come, and they're shy. They're withdrawn because they've been told no their whole life. Then you have some kids who have been here before, who are professionals at camp, and they're like, no, I can do whatever I want. I can go over there, I can climb the rock wall, I can do this. And we even had a child, one of my favorite kids, I forget his name at the moment, but he was a burn survivor. And he has missing limbs, and he went to climb the rock wall at camp. Anywhere else would probably be told no. And But we said, "No, dude, we got you, man." And so we hooked up his wheelchair, let him straight up, and he got there. He climbed, and we assisted, which is amazing. And so for camp will always be in my heart, and I love that.
What did you do after camp?
After camp, I did my schooling at New Mexico State University, studied theater arts and vocal performance, and basically did shows and stuff there, and actually did a bit of traveling the country.
Malcolm, in your acting career, which do you prefer? Motion pictures, TV, stage life? What's your preference?
It would be theater, stage life. That without a doubt. I love the raw, organic feeling that I get from the audience. The energy and the feeling that I get immediately from the audience is it's like a high, if you want to.
The energy.
Yes, sir.
What's your career now?
My career now is that of an actor, singer, stuntman.
Did your Lions experience have any impact on your life?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I mean, I'm a very confident person now. I can now go out there and be comfortable with who I am, and and not let anything stop me from doing what I want to do. And because of Texas Lions Camp and the Lions who sponsored me, Miss Ryder, in fact, it was her name. I am now comfortable in being who I want to be, and being able to be like, you know what? If I want to do stunts, I can do stunts. I can sing. I can dance. I can act, and therefore, I can live the life that I've wanted to. And I think without camp and without the Lions, I would be a very different person. I would be a very scared, withdrawn person, and ashamed of my scars, ashamed of my disabilities. But now that I am not my disability, I can go forth and do whatever I want. And camp, from 10 years old to now at 27, has helped me and still helps me. And I have friends all over the world because of it. I have well over 1,000 friends in England, New Zealand, Australia, Japan, I believe.
How did you make these friends?
Texas Lions Camp. I went there as a counselor, and Texas Lions Camp hires people from all over the world and brings them here to Texas. And I spent 5 summers with these people from May to early August. And basically you're there with each other every single day, 7 days a week, working with these children, and you just become brothers and sisters throughout that time. And so 5 summers of camp, I now literally have over 1,000 friends all over the country, all over the world, so I can have a place to stay wherever I go, and I have family wherever I go.
Malcolm, thanks so much for sharing your story with us.
Thank you.
And as Malcolm said, children can with Texas Lions Camp.
Absolutely.